me for a little bit until like you know, if the surgery doesn't go well, because if the surgery does not go well, I'll bleed out to death. And if that happens, you know, that's what's gonna happen.
He even spoke of recording videos with fellow YouTubers to ensure his presence would still be felt. However, the most chilling revelation was his mention of the surgery, hinting at the possibility of a tragic outcome. Then, on December 26, 2019, the shocking news hit. Neon was gone. And then, shortly after, a compilation of his best moments. It served as a tribute for his life and work. But just 5 days later, on December 31st, 2019, Neon resurfaced with a video titled, "I'm Alive!" That, honestly, being the bad news. In it, he had revealed that he had miraculously survived the ordeal, recovering from his brain tumor and seizure in just 2 days.
I'm gonna get surgery on it. I got surgery on it, and the options when I got the surgery was either I was gonna bleed out to death or I was gonna survive. It was like a 50-50. So it was just a really emotional time, and I wasn't posting any videos or anything. So the surgery was 2 days ago. I've been resting, relaxing the past 2 days.
It's obvious Neon shamelessly capitalized on his fabricated death to gain views. It's also concerning how individuals of any age can manipulate and mislead their audience. Take note, he was only 15 years old when he made these videos. Neon's youthfulness adds to the unease. He convinced people he was deceased, only to effortlessly reveal he's alive once more. However, the aftermath of this bizarre turn of events was far from over. At this time, numerous videos had emerged discussing him, sharing opinions and more among the content creators who have uploaded such videos as the YouTuber JT seeking to uncover the truth behind Neon's alleged death and subsequent resurrection. However, this isn't the initial instance where he had simulated his demise, which is rather troubling. Neon has once more drawn a
Finally, I could eat my Stonefire naan.
Naan? What's that?
You telling me you don't know about Stonefire naan?
attention to himself. On January 9th, 2024, Neon startled his fans by disclosing that he had only 3.5 days left to live due to an undisclosed health problem.
But we only have 35k in here right now, so I just want to say that I do have approximately 3.5 days to live.
Previous mentions of depression and anxiety in December 2023 suggested that he might be grappling with mental health issues, which could be exacerbating his physical health problems. Neon had previously referred to a stomach disease on December 22, 2023. And despite appearing festive, on December 25, worsening symptoms led to a hospital visit on January 6, 2024, causing concern among his dedicated followers, and even asserting that his doctors disclosed some crazy shit. Neon implored his viewers to aid him in feeling better.
You guys want an update? I'm gonna give you guys an update. I am sick as shit. I've been waking up sick every day the past 3-4 weeks, but there's just some days where I can't push through it. I have a fever. I'm sick as fuck, and I try to get up, but I can't do it. I can't. And if you guys don't understand that, and you can't understand, I don't know what to say. I know the reason too. It's because my shots, because my stomach disease. There's literally absolutely nothing I can do. I have to take shots every week. There's no workarounds. I tried everything. There's nothing else I can do. I have to take them, and it brings my immune system down, and it fucks me up bad. It is what it is. I'll be live tomorrow, and if you guys actually, care at all, maybe just, a quick prayer would be nice, but it is what it is. I've been to the hospital so many times these past 4 weeks. I just want to fucking feel better so I can stream for y'all. That's all I want.
Neon's statements have stirred up significant attention on X, Twitter, with many online users expressing frustration with his behavior. For example, this is another fake death script. A TikToker just exposed him. Once more, he purposely addressed a serious matter, him dying. But yes, he still remains very much alive, continuing to produce unpleasant and unsettling content. But it doesn't end there. His controversy extends beyond the incidents of him faking his own death. In fact, recently, Neon issued apologies to Donald Trump and Dana White following the UFC 296 controversy. For those who may not be aware, the Kick streamer gained worldwide attention again on December 16th, after announcing his intention to wake up and talk shit to the former president of the United States. However, he was later informed he wouldn't be allowed to enter the venue where the mixed martial arts event was taking place. In fact, during the post-fight press conference, UFC President Dana White talked on the matter, expressing his dissatisfaction with Neon's behavior. He said, "What happened is, he said some stupid shit on Instagram, and you know he brought tickets. So he wasn't anywhere close when you started saying stupid shit like that." On December 19th, 2023, the Indian American content creator expressed regret for his behavior.
I want to start off by, apologizing to the UFC, Donald Trump, and Dana White for everything I said. And, I actually, that night when I said all that shit, and like the problem with me is like I put the camera on and I black out and I don't realize, and like I actually started to realize it, like it hit me in the head, Chad. It hit me in the head that I'm like really like doing too much, like too much. Like it's not even worth it. Like I like talk too crazy and I don't even realize it, and it's like I don't even try to get the clip. It's not even that. I don't even try to go for the clip. It's just I just say whatever the fuck I want, and I feel like I'm behind a screen when in reality I'm in person. Like someone could literally just come like and just shoot me in the head, but I don't like understand it, and it's fucked. But I'm not even looking at the chat. I don't care if y'all what the fuck y'all are saying. But I want to sincerely apologize. I didn't mean anything I said, and it should have never come out of my mouth in the first place. And I take ownership. That was the first time it was like 3 a.m. I literally went down at Red Rock, and he called me down, and I face to face apologized to him like a man, and it was really good, and he accepted it. And that was the first time I've ever had to apologize to someone in person.
As evident from the video, he asserted that he can say whatever he wants because he's behind a screen. This raises doubts about the extent to which individuals online share his sense of entitlement to express negativity simply because they have a following. The streamer's apology prompted reactions from his fans. Believe it or not, they were all negative. It seems like no one really believes him anymore. With all of his lies and insincerity, Neon relied on the excuse of feeling safe behind the camera, stubbornly suggesting he harbors no general remorse for his actions and merely delegated public relations tasks to his manager. While he may have attempted to feign regret in the video you just watched, it's evident he lacks general remorse, particularly as he persists in stirring up drama. The ongoing disputes between Aiden Ross and Neon have also evolved into one of the most enduring conflicts in the streaming community. However, Aiden recently crossed a line when he was seen allying with fans who were speaking ill of Neon. Naturally, this angered Neon, prompting him to challenge Aiden to confront him in person, rather than hiding behind a keyboard. In a recent interaction with his fans, Aiden chose to join in on the criticism of Neon. Much to everyone's surprise, he even sported a broad smile as he nodded along to the insults and exclaimed facts. Shortly after, the clip was spammed in Neon's chat during one of his streams, leading the streamer to challenge Aiden for a fight. While they may not end up on a Misfits card, Aiden Ross and Neon have been at odds for quite some time, particularly as Aiden suggested that Sam Frank, Neon's girlfriend, is the reason for their strained friendship. The Kick streamers have been exchanging jabs at each other over the past few months and have recently hinted at the possibility of settling their differences through a physical confrontation. After Neon declared his readiness to fight his rival at any time and any place, Aiden expressed his approval for the fight to proceed. Although, in my opinion, watching paint dry would probably be more entertaining. The controversial streamer had been preparing for the anticipated event and recently conducted a training session on his Kick channel. However, things took an unexpected turn when he learnt that the other party, Aiden, no longer willing to engage in the fight.
It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening. He doesn't want to fight. So he's gonna get mad at me for saying he doesn't want to fight. Okay. It is what it is, bro. I was here ready to go. I swear, I don't give a fuck. I was here ready to go, bro. I'm locked in, bro. Ready to fight. We talk shit, bro. You came at me first. You said all this shit, and I was ready, bro. I was fucking ready, bro. I was ready to do this shit. I think he doesn't want to give me attention. I don't know what it is. He doesn't want to give me attention. He doesn't want to.
Your skin isn't the same as everyone else's. That's why Agency designed Future Formula, a personal
Put anything on my name, but bro, you engaged in the talks, bro. You came at me. Your chat came at me. We did this shit. We had everything ready to go. You came at me, bro, and I said yes, and I said fight. We locked in a date. We said we'll do it. You said you're gonna hurt me. You said you're gonna fuck me up, and now we're not doing it. So I don't know, bro. It's not me, bro. It's not me. I'm here, bro. I'm here. I'm right here. Let's go. Let's run it. It's like, bro, I weigh. It's like a 40, 50 pound difference, bro. The difference is insane, bro. And I'm still down. I'm still here. I'm still here waiting, bro. I'm still ready. I'm ready to do this shit, bro.
Had Aiden not withdrawn, would Neon continue to engage in provocative talk with him? Would he still be honing his boxing skills and accepting other challenges to fight? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? So, manipulating his death and issuing an apology aren't the sole instances he's definitively orchestrated. Merely just last year, Neon was publicly subjected to assault and harassment in a widely circulated video. There were 3 masked attackers confiscating his shoes, phone, and even glasses. His shirt also appears to be visibly torn during the altercation.
Hey, look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking. Hey, what size y'all want?
You see what we did with his shirt?
Look at his shirt. Ripped all type of stuff, boy. You know not to come around here talking like that. Yeah.
Hey, flick me up, flick me
Hey,
up.
hey. Oh, we on his ass. Come on, bro. Take his glasses off.
How much these gonna sell for?
How much they gonna sell for? Come on, bro.
YouTube
money. We taking all of that. Hey, and we keeping your phone, boy. We taking the video right on your phone.
You a bitch, right? I'm not playing with you.
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, you a fucking bitch. Come on.
But the video's authenticity remains dubious, since it was uploaded on the streamer's Twitter account at Neon on YT, leaving room for speculation. There's really a very high chance that Neon orchestrated the video or that the assailants themselves released it. But still, why on earth would you consent to keeping the video of your assault posted rather than promptly deleting it the moment you have your phone in your hand, right? Also, not only was the purported attack video shared on the streamer's own account, but it also made its way to other prominent accounts, garnering significant reactions. And here are some of the responses. Well, it's entirely understandable for individuals to maintain skepticism, particularly in the light of instances where even huge events like your alleged passing have already been faked, right? Neon finds it effortless to invent stories, take action based on them, and even furnish intricate details reminiscent of the boy who cried wolf. Even his reputation for faking content, it can be disconcerting when substantial claims are presented, only to be debunked later on.
It's cool. No one gives a fuck, right? No one cares I got a stomach operation. Everyone thinks I'm lying. It's cool, bro. When I do a hospital stream and I'm sitting there with a fucking... I'm not gonna say what's gonna... it is what it is, bro. I don't care anymore. I don't care, bro. I don't gotta explain myself to anyone, bro. Gaslighting, it's... Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, the OGs know about my stomach issues, bro. It's a real situation. It's a real problem. But hey, you know what, bro? Everyone deals with problems, all right? There's fucking refugees who eat, like, mud and shit, bro. So, it is what it is. Cap. So, you think I'm lying about going to the hospital in 2 days. I have to literally start fasting tonight, and I can't eat or... I can't do shit. I gotta cleanse my stomach, bro. Chat. You guys genuinely think deep inside, genuinely, that I'm lying about that.
But after the reported assault, Andrew Tate sent an invitation to Neon to join him in Romania for some physical training. However, Tate does express a belief that Neon may have played a role in provoking the assault. Nevertheless, Tate sees this as an opportunity to mentor the controversial streamer, aiming to guide him towards personal growth to become a better man. It makes you think, doesn't it? Numerous online creators who have encountered difficulties in the past tend to misuse their influence to tarnish others' reputations and engage in toxic behaviors, rather than seeking personal growth and positivity through their own efforts. It raises the question, why do hurt people tend to hurt others too? Later, after watching this video, try checking out some of my recent uploads. They're sure to offer you some insight into why people behave strangely online. But going back, so as with any connections forged among toxic online personalities, they don't always lead to positive outcomes. In December 2023, Andrew Tate delivered a blunt evaluation of the upcoming streamers in today's generation. In a conversation with the podcast host George Janko, Tate voiced his opinion that despite efforts by streamers like Neon and John Zerka to emulate his red pill content, they failed to match his distinctive style. He further commented that these streamers lack substantial real-life experience and essentially likened them to children, describing them as clowns. And due to this, Neon, of course, exploded in anger.
Get off my Andrew Tate. You're literally a human trafficking and you're on my Tate. You literally were supposed to save me, bro. I literally begged on my knees and asked for you to save me and you wouldn't help me, bro. Now look, I'm around a bunch of okay? I'm stuck, bro. It's because of you, you mother. You me, bro. I'm stuck in LA with this demonic. I already sold my soul. It's done and it's your fault, bro.
The real dilemma here is that most of his actions seem to be driven by subconscious impulse. He himself doesn't fully understand, making it difficult for other individuals to take him seriously, especially in the aftermath of his controversies. Those who also develop a close relationship with him often find that he eventually severs the connection. In fact, Aiden Ross mapped out promising career paths for him and introduced him to various popular streamers. However, Neon's actions strained these relationships to the point where no top-tier content creator was willing to collaborate with him. Considering the damage inflicted on Aiden Ross and his reputation in the industry, it's unlikely their bond will ever be repaired anytime soon. Nevertheless, Neon appears to find enjoyment in boxing, and hopefully it serves as a promising outlet for him to his channel and inspire others. The choice lies only with him to turn his life around. As an online persona, it's important to prioritize honesty and create positive content for viewers without exploiting others or trivializing serious matters in real life. What social media's rise is doing to our society remains a puzzle for future historians. It is still unclear whether it has broken our brains, destroyed our social skills, and led to a generation of morally bankrupt wannabe influencers, or if that fear is just part of a natural order of things, where every older generation looks suspiciously at the youth, seeing them as too wild and rebellious. Amidst the ongoing debate, one social platform has risen among others and captured the attention of billions globally: TikTok. Despite the concerns about this potential negative effects, TikTok is a unique phenomenon. It doesn't just fill into the idea that society is getting worse, it provides a digital stage not only for the famous, but for individuals who, while not achieving traditional fame, maintain a real and authentic internet presence in this diverse community. However, a range of behaviors come to light, while some individuals resort to faking disorders and engaging in peculiar behaviors. For just a moment in the spotlight, others take an unexpected turn, involving themselves in actions that may truly be hard to believe.
I've never met anyone else like you, and I don't think I ever will. I'm not saying that because it's cliche, I'm saying that because no one's ever moved me the way that you do. You ever look at your person and think to yourself, wow.
The video you've just watched depicts a couple everyone believed had a seamlessly flawless life filled with love and happiness. However, the illusion was about to be tragically shattered on October 21st, 2021. Now, before he went by the name Gene Kid online, Ali Anusser Aliaben was born on May 18th, 1992 in Staten Island. While his family originally migrated to the US from Palestine, before growing his huge following on TikTok and YouTube, Ali worked as a senior IT network engineer. Even though it was a decent job, it was clear that comedy was something he wanted to pursue his career in. So he continued to grow his following by uploading funny content featuring impressions of Scarface and John Wick.
To be able to do the voice, but you got to know how he says certain words. If you didn't grow up watching the movie like I did, it's gonna be pretty tricky. But for me, I just picked it up. So I could say anything. Gorno, man, my stomach is bubbling. I'm gonna go take a shit. It's gonna be the nicest shit you've ever seen in your life. Do you hear that? Hey, where's the Pepto? Where's the Pepto-Bismol, man?
On January 27th, 2017, Ali would marry his longtime girlfriend, Anna Marie Ableman. On the outside, they really appeared to be a happy, successful couple who would often combine their viewerships and collaborate on videos together. Their impact on social media continued to grow, and eventually they welcomed a daughter into their lives. She became a delightful addition to their videos, creating an illusion of an ideal family. But as the saying goes, you never really know what someone is dealing with behind closed doors, and this was especially true for Anna and Ali. As their fame grew, so did the tensions in their marriage, resulting in incidences of domestic violence. 9 calls were called to the police in just 3 months, and a facade of a perfect family was crumbling. Ali, now a social media celebrity, was getting attention from all angles, making things even harder for their relationship. Amidst the escalating tensions, a chilling incident occurred. In a distressing episode, a couple living down the hall from Ali and Anna recounted an incident where Anna, in a vulnerable moment, had knocked on their door, urgently seeking their help to call the police due to an alleged physical abuse by her husband. A few days following the incident, on October 18th, 2021, Anna reached her breaking point. In a brave move, she asked Ali to leave and considered obtaining a restraining order and initiated the process of filing her divorce. Unknown to her, Ali had secretly duplicated their condo key, giving him the ability to observe her every move. Just 3 days later, on October 21st, 2021, Ali's actions took a dark turn. Sneaking into their home while Anna was away, he wreaked havoc and installed a monitoring app on their daughter's iPad. Despite returning to a trashed condo, Anna refrained from calling the police, completely unaware of Ali's disturbing plan already in motion. Fueled by jealousy, as Ali was listening to his wife's voice through a spying app, a mysterious laughter appeared. This ended up being a boiling point that led him to confront Anna and a mysterious man. He rushed to the condo, swiftly turning a confrontation into a deadly encounter. Ali's vision alleges betrayal, claiming he found Anna with a 29-year-old Rayburn Candanis Barron. But the horror doesn't end there. While police were on their way to the scene, Ali drove directly to his daughter's school to pick her up, admitting to his daughter that he had hurt Mummy, and he also called his mother to confess to her that he had killed Anna. Thankfully though, he was quickly found driving. His daughter was in the back of the vehicle when he was apprehended, and he was taken into the police custody without a fight, which kind of makes you wonder what he may have been planning to do. Why did he directly go to pick up his daughter from school instead of leaving her there? Why did he still have the gun in his possession? We don't know. But luckily, she was found before things could have escalated even further. With the previous reports of abuse, with the separation and divorce in process, with the weapon found in his possession, and with the eyewitness testimony, you would likely think that this would be a quick case closed type of situation. But Ali, being the narcissist that he apparently is, decided to plead not guilty to the charges. While waiting trial at San Diego's detention facility, he decided to give a jailhouse interview to a Fox 5 News correspondent, and it didn't go well for him.
Admitted anything. Police say they have evidence against me. I don't know what it is.
So the prosecution says that you admitted to your mother that you did this, and then you pled not guilty. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Ali's family said that the fame changed him. According to his cousin, he was actually a very insecure person, and social media created a fake reality for him to escape to. It made him feel as if he was better than the other people. It created a monster.
Pulls out like a full bag of cocaine, not like a little bag, a big bag, and we're like, what the hell? You know, are you trying to get us all in trouble? He goes, I'm Jin Kid. I can do whatever I want. Nobody can touch me. I'm Jin Kid. You know?
However, Anna's best friend disagrees.
He's a bad guy. There's nothing good about him. He's selfish. That's all I can say, is selfish.
At this point, it appears like Ali is a whole lot more broken up over the fact his social media career has been destroyed than anything else. In the interview he gave from jail, he appears to get the most emotional when he talks about how well life was going for him and what a bright future he was going to have. Thankfully, his daughter wasn't in the home at the same time of the shooting. However, one day he will have to explain all of this to her. And in the meantime, she was going to go on without her mother or her father in her life because of the selfish social media influencer who thought he was so important that he could take the lives of two innocent people. While Ali awaits trial, our focus now turns to the next case, which is no less shocking. On August 1st, 2022, calls of shots fired in Rossville, Georgia flooded the local police station. Reacting swiftly, the police arrived at the scene within minutes, only to be confronted with a sight that left them shocked. They found 29-year-old Dakota Bradshaw shot inside his home. The victim was immediately transported to the hospital, but unfortunately he was pronounced dead upon arrival. After the tragedy struck their family, Bradshaw's mother took to Facebook, vowing not to rest until those responsible for the murder paid for their crimes. When the police started looking into what happened, Bradshaw's mom continued to work hard for justice. Soon her efforts started to show the outcomes she wanted. Witnesses played a key role as they reported seeing a red truck and blue Dodge Challenger leaving the scene, with a shooter getting into the red vehicle. It didn't take long for the drivers to be identified as a famous 23-year-old TikToker, Jonte Kayvon Collier and Eric Dotz from Alabama. This couple's rise to TikTok fame was fueled by their pro-LGBTQ+ stance, where they had actually amassed an eye-watering 800,000 followers on TikTok. Their profile primarily shared mini vlogs and life updates on what they did together. However, their attempt to evade capture was short-lived. On August 8th, authorities amassed efficient evidence to issue a murder warrant for Colin, and just 2 days later, he was apprehended when a search warrant was extended at his home. After his arrest, fans were rightfully shocked and confused by the allegations. Before more reports came to light, some reportedly thought Jonte had killed Eric, which was obviously not the case. Eric tried to keep their followers informed by updating them on the case via TikTok and insisted his boyfriend was innocent.
So for the past couple days in the media, I've been seeing like a lot of things about John, and y'all are concerned about John. Is he okay? Has he harmed someone? Like, has he did anything to someone? No, he has not done anything to no one.
He even went to the extent of setting up a GoFundMe to collect funds for Colin's defense. Ironically, within a day, Eric himself was arrested by the US Marshals Service in Huntsville, Alabama, in connection to Bradshaw's murder. The motive behind the crime was Jonte's blue Challenger, which had been stolen and ended up at Bradshaw's home. The couple faced a preliminary hearing 3 months after the incident.
The preliminary hearing took place Tuesday afternoon at the Walker County Courthouse. The two 23-year-olds from Huntsville, Alabama listened alongside Bradshaw's family and friends to the testimony of GBI agent Daniel Nicholson. Nicholson testified that a woman involved in the shooting named Ms. Collins has since revealed new details about what happened that August afternoon. The agent says the motive behind the incident was to retrieve a blue Dodge Challenger registered under Collier's name from Bradshaw's property. Collins' job specifically was to be the one who drove off with the Challenger. To get to Bradshaw's, he says Collins rode along in a red truck with Collier, Dodds, and others to get the car, and everyone was armed.
However, the story doesn't end there. What wasn't mentioned is that Eric Dotz and Jonte weren't the only culprits. It was later discovered that Deja Collins and Eric's brother, Darius Woods, were also involved and assist the couple in carrying out the murder. Wood's case still remains pending, and Collins was granted a plea deal in exchange for her testimony, which played a critical role in securing a conviction. The jury, composed of 14 individuals, took 4 hours to reach a guilty verdict. On May 30th, 2023, both Eric and Jonte were found guilty on 7 charges, the most serious being felony murder, resulting in a life sentence. While the previous influencers are now behind bars for their heinous acts, the story of the Vampire of Paris takes an even darker turn. This is the story of a murderer turned influencer who continues to roam free, making his story the most shocking and controversial of all time.
I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons. I wouldn't have to worry about any of their needs or anything. I just had complete control of the situation.
Nicholas Clarks, often referred to as Nico, or the Vampire of Paris, is a murderer whose dark criminal activities shocked France and garnered the worldwide attention. Despite this twisted past, Clarks remains a creepy presence on TikTok and YouTube, sharing frequent travel videos and promoting his website where he sells eerie products.
Hi, this is Nico, and today I'm going to talk to you about calendars. Last year I did a calendar with Eric from NHNF. It was called the Deaf Dealers Calendar 2021. And on this calendar, each month there was a different portrait of a true crime personality. For example, the January one was done by me and it was the Black Dahlia. And February was done by him and it was Richard Ramirez. Pogo for March. The Columbine Killers for April. H.H. Holmes for May, and so on.
However, beneath Clarks's unsettling online persona lies a chilling past. Born in 1972 in France, his early years seemed unremarkable. Yet, as we move into his adolescence, the emergence of ominous signs becomes apparent. Clarks developed an interest in Satanism, death, and the occult, which gradually escalated into a fascination with murder and cannibalism. As he grew, his interest turned into obsessions, especially during his employment at a morgue. Surrounded by death, Clarks's morbid fascinations intensified. He even stole body parts from the corpse, a disturbing practice to his admitted cannibalistic tendencies. Clarks's cannibalism wasn't driven by necessity, but by a grotesque curiosity, desiring an intimate connection with death. His actions at the morgue revealed a chilling disregard for the sanctity of the dead and a blatant crossing of ethical boundaries. However, the turning point in Clarks's criminal history was the brutal murder of Thierry Bissonnier in 1994. Driven by twisted desires, Clarks fatally stabbed Bissonnier, engaging in a gruesome display of cannibalism and vampirism. This heinous act led to his arrest, uncovering a horrific array of evidence linking him to various crimes. besides the murder of Bisamir. Klux was charged with grave robbery, desiccation of corpses stemming from his time working at the morgue. The police found stolen body parts along with an alarming collection of weapons and stolen identity cards in his possession. These findings painted a picture of a deeply disturbed individual whose criminal activities extended far beyond a single act of murder, making him one of France's most notorious criminals. Klux was shortly convicted of murder and grave robbery and was sentenced to 12 years in prison. He was released from prison in 2022, having served only 7 years of his sentence. Following his release, he gained notoriety in the media, often discussing his past crimes and experiences. He then wrote a book detailing his life and crimes, further cementing his infamous status, created considerable controversy, raising questions about the publication and consumption of such material. In an unexpected turn of events, Nico Klux re-emerged on TikTok, especially a platform popular with younger audiences, sparked concern. However, one of his viewers include a famous YouTuber and musician by the name of Jake Weber, who decided to contact Klux and eventually fly to France in order to meet him in person.
How are you? This is my friend Corey.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
And this is my friend Griffin.
It's kind of freezing, but we'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I used to do pentagrams and... Did you do this?
No way.
That's probably my name somewhere. This looks like me.
Right there, that little one.
So Jake, this is my special dinner for you. Carpaccio of the Andes. It's a recipe from the Cannibal Cookbook. Raw meat.
If you wondered what happened after their meeting, this is what Jake had to say about Nico.
How was the interaction off camera? Great question. Well, whenever I was going to Paris, I knew that we were about to make a video. So whenever the camera's rolling, I think me and Nico kind of mutually in our head agree that we want the video to be good. Nico's actually really chill, but I know, like, given his history, it's crazy. Do you believe he's killed more than one person? Oh, okay, so he's convicted of one murder, but it's said that he's done more possibly. I don't know. There's no really way of telling. That's the thing with Nico, is you don't really know. I don't really know if I might have eaten human meat or not. I don't think I did. But I mean, you never really know. You don't know anyone, right? You don't really know anyone. You know, what if I murdered someone? You don't know.
It won't come as a surprise for you to learn that Nico has his own viewers and fan base, and what some of them think about him is truly shocking. Whatever you think of Nicholas Klux, it's evident that his TikTok presence has reignited debates about the responsibility of social media platforms in monitoring content. The idea of a convicted murderer and self-proclaimed cannibal having access to a vast audience, including young people, poses significant ethical dilemmas. It raises questions about the limits of freedom of our expression versus public safety and moral responsibility. While some view it as a morbid curiosity, others are deeply disturbed by his presence and the potential impact on viewers. As we move through this situation, it's crucial to promote using media in a thoughtful way and think about the moral duties that social media platforms have. The narrative of Nicholas Klux encourages us not only to reflect on the past, but also to consider the implications for the future, urging a collective responsibility to foster a safer and more ethical online environment for everyone.
Away we go. We're gonna take on the Continental. Every freak in that hotel will be after us.
Could this be the first time when I say a TikToker has gone too far? This TikToker will literally do anything for views.
Do it again. Can't wait till I get home and set you on fire.
Or is generally mentally unstable to the point where her past on TikTok is generally one of the most tragic ones I think I've ever heard. Today we're going to have a glimpse at a TikToker who goes by the name of Lovely Peaches. Although, if I'm going to be quite frank with you guys, you can really scrap the first word because it's certainly not very lovely, as this probably has to be one of the most disgusting videos I'm probably going to have on my channel. And to say this is a interesting TikToker, well, that's certainly one way of putting it, and comes as no surprise that this TikToker has since been banned and all of her accounts have been banned as well, and no one really wants her on the internet anymore. After I tell you why, it's really not going to be any surprise why. But firstly, who is Lovely Peaches? I've certainly not heard of her until pretty recently. Well, her real name is Brittany Johnson, but she's commonly known on TikTok as Lovely Peaches. She's an American singer and online content creator, renowned for her controversial photos, videos, and opinions across multiple social media channels. It says on Google that she was born on January 4th, 2001. What? This doesn't look like someone who's 23 years